Yo, what is up guys, Jared here, and today I wanted to give you a different type of deck. I know you've been watching the channel, I've been doing a lot of Sky Striker videos, but today I wanted to try something new. I was keeping up with all the normal Yugi tubers, and I saw that Simo posted a video about Jet Synchron, and I wanted to go through, I went through all the combos that he went through, and I'm like, wow, some of these are really, really strong. And after doing some little testing of myself, you realize that you can't actually put them all into the same deck. So you kind of have to pick and choose which combo you want to play in your deck. And one of the combos really intrigued me, so I wanted to display a deck that I made, and I just wanted to try it out. I got an idea from one of Farfa's streams, I think, a while ago. He highlighted the deck like this, but I don't think he ever posted about it. But yeah, so this is just I'm gonna do. I have one example match here, and then I'll show you the deck list after. So this matchup, we are going up against DDD, and game one, the hand isn't the best, you could say. So we stuffed the combo with 3 hand traps, Ash, Bell, and Veiler. If we drew any combo piece, he loses here, but we didn't draw anything, sadly, so we'll just keep going. So we go Slime, Summon, I Bell, the Ragnarok, so we can't bring anything back. Now, once again, I'm in a situation where if I draw something, I can combo and probably finish him off, or at least get into a position where it doesn't really matter what he has. So I average back, he goes for me to draw a card, I mean, it's fine. So all I gotta do is just draw any combo piece, and I don't. So, game 1. Probably the worst example you can think of, right? Just bricking. But we'll see what happens games 2 and 3. So we draw the formula. We do our this is the combo that I'm going for. Out of all the combos, this is the one that intrigued me most, because of the amount of card draw that you get for the combo. So yeah, we went Jet Synchron, Awaken the Linkuriboh, pitch, bring it back, make Needle Fiber with the Linkuriboh and Jet Synchron, it gets banished, make Link Cross, Needle Fiber, summon out Despot, and now we are just summoning tokens. I put these on there to represent their levels, because there's a point where you have different tokens on the field, so it's important to know their levels. Then we tribute 1 for Linkuriboh to revive it. We link off Linkuriboh and Link Cross for Barricade Board Blocker, because it's a machine. Then we link off Deskbot and Barricade Board for the Mecha Phantom Beast Link Monster to summon 3 tokens. And these are all level 3. So now we can use the effect to tribute itself in a token to summon that O-line from deck. There's a reason why I'm playing 2 of these, is because it is the only card in the combo that you cannot special summon from hand. If you draw the Despot, you can special it from hand off Needle Fiber, but for everything else, it has to be. This is the only one that has to be from deck. So I do play 2 O-line. This might not be the right number, but this is just what I'm playing for now. This is like a very rough draft, I guess you could say. So we're going to link the O-Lion and one of the Phantom Beast point tokens for Librarian, because this card's stupid. And then O-Lion's going to trigger to summon another token. And then we're going to link the Despot and the other level 1 token for Formula. So we draw 2. So we get 2 cards off that. We're going to play both these tunings because, value. And we got deck thin because we don't want to draw these synchrons off of these draws that we're going to get. So then we're going to link the Formula and the other token for Excel. This can send, but we choose not to because we want to keep it as a level 5 monster. And then we're going to link the Excel and the last token for Borderwood Savage to equip this. And then we get 1 more draw. So, in retrospect, it doesn't seem like a crazy board, right? But in that combo and with how the deck is built, we're actually ending on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions from that combo, just because of how many cards we drew and what we did. We also discarded the hand trap in the very beginning for the Jet Synchron. So it could have been 6 interruptions, really. But yeah, so he's set 2 pass. So it's 5 interruptions versus 5 cards, right? So we're going to go to Desires. I'm 100% not letting that go through. So we action Desires. He goes to War. I have to Borderwood Savage that because I don't want him to see any more of his out cards. Just anything that could out. So the 1-for-1 trade isn't bad. Like I said, DDD can't play. like I just know the DD can't play with one card, right? So just knowing what your opponent has to do to play is very important to knowing where to use each interruption. So he goes Gate, I just Judgment. This is going to be a floating advantage card if I can't end the game quickly, so we just Judgment it. He goes Copernicus. I don't negate this because we have Crow in hand, so whatever he sends, we just Crow it. So as soon as he sends it, I just Crow it, so he can't use the effect. And this just locks him out. And now our last card is in hand, and we have Jet Synchron Quick Draw, so we can keep playing. So we go Jet Synchron, revive back Winkaribo, use Jet Effect, bring it back, and then we're going to go back into our Needle Fiber. Halki Fiber Axe. And I believe you can see it's right here, yeah. So that's how the deck should function, like 90% of the time. You stuff them with hand traps, and then you can just do your 1-2 card combo, and then just draw like an absurd amount of cards. It kind of reminds me a lot of the Zodiac deck, drew cards, the Fusion Substitute build. Because you're drawing 4 cards in a combo, and you're not ending on like a crazy board. Like that's what the Zoo deck did, and end on a crazy board, and on like two cards. But the fact that you drew so many cards was the main underlying problem. So yeah, Scissor Hand. We have two hand traps, the 1 card combo with Jet Synchron, and then we can also do a combo with Mecha Fanabeast O-Line and Boost Warrior if needed to be. So yeah, he goes Kepler. Just for any people who are playing against DDD, you never Ash Boss on the Kepler. You always wait for the gate to activate its effect, because this is a hard once per turn, and they can always like if you Ash this, they can just have another one in their hand, and you're pretty much just giving a dead card away for no reason. Because then this would have started Swamp King, right? I wouldn't be searching this. So like, you know what I mean? You just have to know what to hit with certain cards. So I hit the gate. His opening hand was like super strong. Still, he opened up Kepler, Green Slime, yeah, Copernicus. Like it was a bunch of really good cards. So he goes this. I choose not to use Ghost Mourner. I don't think I need to yet. He goes Force Burial for Lamnia, so he gets more cards. So his hand was like really good. Then yeah, he drew the Swamp King anyway. I think he uses Swamp King, if I remember right. Yep. Summon out the Arc. Then he uses Genghis. Summon out Lamnia, which is all fine. I have no reason to do anything yet, right? Like we're not in a position where the Ghost Mourner is very relevant. Yeah, so he goes into Siegfried. Then he links the, and I don't care about Siegfried like at all, because this deck's all like monster reliant. There's no spell and traps in the combo at all. So then he goes for those. He tries linking Kepler and Genghis into Union Carrier, and when he played this, I'm like, oh man, this probably isn't good. This is probably gonna be like a Buster Whelp or something like ignorant, right? So that's the card that I choose, the Ghost Mourner. That's definitely the highlight target, because I don't want to deal with anything like that, because then we can't play at all, right? So we used all of our hand traps, but this is all he has left, right? So he goes Lamnia to bring it back. He tries linking with the Union Carrier and the Lamnia, but I tell him he can't link with Hanger because of its own effect. Even if I Ghost Mourner, you still can't link with it, just for a little ruling tidbit. It's more of a restriction, not an effect. So yeah, he just ended on that with 2 hand traps, so that's pretty good. And then we draw the Avarice. But now we can just do the 1 card play. And I already explained what it was the first time, so I'm just going to let this fast forward through it. It's the same combo, Despot into Link Cross, go into Winkaribo, then go into Barricade, then go into Phantom Beast, get 3 tokens. I didn't put the counters on this time, because I just have done this enough times. And look at all the draws we're going to get during this combo. We do another hand trap, another hand trap, another hand trap. Like, that's just crazy. And then we Avarice everything back in, so we can do it again next turn. And we still have 1 card combo, but it hasn't changed. The combo's still there. Draw another hand trap. I'm like, if you and he shows the Buster Whelp, that's what he was going to equip. But if you look at this, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions again, just off that combo. Just because you draw so many cards off the Formula Synchron and the Hyper Librarian, and then you still end on the Savage with it, plus like all the other hand traps that you draw, like that's crazy. And then we still have combo for next turn too. So like, yeah, like I just think that this deck is like very, very strong. So yeah, the deck list is right here for what I'm playing right now. This is a very like test version. This is by no means final. So to go through the list, we have 3 Ash Blossom and then 3 Boost Warrior. I think this is a mandatory card because if you control a tuner, you special summon it in defense position, and then all warriors gain 300. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that it's a monster that if you summon any of the hand traps like Ash, Veil, or Mourner, Bell, or just any of them, you can always just special this, or if, with O-Line. So you get a lot of this just combos with like so many things. There's just no reason not to play it at 3. And then we play 3 DD Crow. I think this is a really good hand trap right now. It helps with the Elwitch matchup. 1 Despot 001 because you can special summon it from hand and you only need 1 for the combo. 3 Veiler, 3 Phantasme with all the combo decks running around, and with Elwitch now turning into a combo deck. Phantasme I think has made its way to being way better than it was before. So I think this is a good choice right now. 3 Bell and then 3 Mourner because they are just hand traps that are also tuners and do the most. 3 Jet because it's a 1-card tuner, 1-card combo, and it's probably the best tuner in the game at the moment. 2 O-Lion, as I stated before. If you draw the O-Lion, the combo doesn't work anymore. So you need to be able to continue. You need to always have 1 in deck to be able to do the combo with Auroradon. And then I played 3 Nibiru. I played 1 quick draw specifically because I wanted a Synchron tuner I can add off the tuning that does not take a normal summon. So it's like a combo extender. So if they stuff me, I can still go. Say they like Ash the Needle Fiber, I can still like tuning for a quick draw, special quick draw, make Auroradon with Needle Fiber and quick draw because it's both machines still, and then we can keep comboing from there. It won't be as good of a board, but it'll definitely still be something. But it's better than nothing, right? And then we play 3 Tenyi. I'm like 50-50 on this card. I don't know how I feel about it. It is a free monster summon, but it conflicts with both Nibiru and Phantasme, so I'm not sure if I want to keep this as this or if there's another card that I want to play. It was much better when I was playing Where Art Thou, but the deck's consistent enough where I decided I didn't need Where Art Thou. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put something back in, Where Art Thou back in. I'm not positive yet. But yeah, either way, it's just like one of the best tuners that you can just drop from your hand. Then I play 3 Pot of Avarice. So I'm like 50-50 on this card as well. Again, it's one of those cards that doesn't continue with your combo. It just kind of makes it like better. But the problem is with this deck is that once you combo, you run out of resources like really fast. So you have to be able to shuffle like 1 Needle Fiber back in, 1 Link Cross back in, 1 Auroradon back in, Barricade Board Blocker back in, and if Librarian gets destroyed, Librarian or the Excel Synchron, and then we play 2 Formula and 2 Savage for the follow-up, and we play Boral Sword just 2 OTK. This might change, I'm not sure yet. This has to be edited with testing. And then we play 3 Tuning because Tuning gets 1-card combo and 1-card combos game, like every time. So yeah, that's the main deck, and then for the side deck right now, we just played 3 Lightning Storm, 3 Anti-Spell, 3 Appointer, 3 Evenly Match, and 3 Judgment. I was thinking about putting Cosmic Cyclone in, specifically because the Elwitch matchup is very hard. That is not an easy matchup whatsoever. We need better ways to deal with the Elwitch cards. It's very frustrating because they have so many free resources available to them. So we need to be able to stuff them somehow, or just blow them out with like Lightning Storm or Evenly Match. So I gotta see it. That these are all things that require more testing. This is just a general idea of a deck that is worth trying in my opinion. And then for the extra deck, we play 1 Excel Synchron, 2 Borrowwood Savage, 2 Formula Synchron, and 1 Hyper Librarian. This is all because we just want to be able to combo more than once. We don't want to be a 1 combo, that's it, it's over. Because, obviously ending on Librarian and Savage, that's not game yet. Like, it's very strong, they draw 4 cards and Savage and Librarian, but that doesn't end the game. So we need more combo pieces to be able to end the game the following turn. So that's it for the synchros, and then we play 1 Barricade Board, just because it's a machine, 1 Boral Sword, Jesus, to be able to go for game, 2 Crystron High Key Fiber Axe, 2 Link Cross, 1 Link Karibo, and 2 Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradons. So yeah, as you can see, the key combo pieces we are playing 2 of, and the any like unique card that we don't need two of, or is at one, we don't, because we just don't need it. Like Linkaribo, once it's in the grave, it's live for the rest of the game, so we don't need to play more than one. So yeah, this is the deck I just wanted to share with you guys. Like I said, this is only like a rough draft. There's gonna be plenty of changes that can be made to this. This is just something like an idea of that can be capitalized on. And like I said, the biggest weakness of this deck is Elrich 100%. But when you're playing against the other combo decks and you're opening up with like Jet Synchron, like 3-hand traps, or like I don't know, like Lion, Boost Warrior, and like 3-hand traps, or Boost Warrior and like 4-hand traps, you know, you feel strong, like, definitely. Um, and then when it's just one card combos, it's crazy what it can do, really. So yeah, that's the deck for now. I might do an update on this later to see if I keep playing it, or try something else with it, any new cards. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this deck. Maybe try it out for yourself, and comment down below what else you think I could play. I'm always open for ideas. This is, like I said, rough draft. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you next time.